And the next story I wanted to talk about was one that comes from friend of the show, Wendy Young, aka Your Scrum Half Connection. And it was a message that was done that I didn't even realize until obviously the message was put out there about the significance of it. And it was about her wife, Tracy, who left a beautiful message. I'm going to read it out to you. So Tracy Young said, inspired by friends who have lost the fight and those who are currently fighting cancer, I've decided to become a living organ donor. I know this may come as a surprise, but it has been in the works for several months. We just didn't want to say anything until we knew it was for a sure thing. Follow my journey as I head to New York City tomorrow. This was, I think, yesterday that I saw this. And to share my liver with a wonderful person. And this is what was the drop. Talk about a twist. Mike Tolkin, who I had no idea had cancer or liver cancer. It was wow. And for those who don't know, Mike Tolkin was longtime former USA Rugby Eagles coach, and has been currently been a scout and executive for the premier Rugby Sevens professional side. So to hear that is like, bro, like this is deep rugby community. Probably the most, whenever we say there's union, this is what I talk about in union, because that's a big deal. And Mike, dropped a message in receiving. I'm gonna read the whole thing just because, this is wild. This is wild news. But a message from Mike Tolkin was on June 25th, so this was about 4 days ago. Hi, all. I wanted to take this moment to let everyone know the good news that a living donor has stepped forward, gone through all the testing, and been approved for the liver transplant surgery. I'm extremely grateful and fortunate to have received this gift. The donor is Tracy Young, whom many of you reading this may know. Tracy and her spouse Wendy and their son have agreed to commit to this magnanimous act. It is a great sacrifice for them and an amazing act of kindness. Words will never be enough to express my appreciation. I will forever be grateful to them for giving me this opportunity, one that many people unfortunately don't receive. In addition to the kindness of Tracy and her family, so many people have been selfless with their time and actions. It has truly been a blessing to know that so many people were willing to inquire and test to see if they would be a match. And even if they weren't a match, they were willing to step up to get this done. To those individuals most unknown, I'm equally grateful. While hundreds of great people were active in this endeavor, and I am sincerely thankful to each of you, I would especially like to thank my immediate family and my partner, Fabiola, for their endless support and prayers, which will continue tirelessly on the other side of this. My great friends, Kitty McNally, Bruce McLean, and Tim Walsh, who spearheaded this amazing effort and spent hours on the phone and on emails getting me to this point. No was never an option for them. Also extremely helpful in this effort were Dallin Stanford, whose initiative to appeal to his massive worldwide rugby network greatly helped my cause, as well as Friar Vincent Biaggi, SJ, Owen Scannell, and the PR7's team, who have supported me without hesitation through this process, and our great group at Rugby for All. Xavier High School was also amazing. Xavier High School, for those who don't know, was the high school where he was coaching, absolutely dominated, which is why he got the USA Eagles coaching position. Xavier High School was also amazing, especially Joe Sweeney, Jack Roslowski, and Shauna Gallagher Vega for pushing the word out. And so many of my great friends and former colleagues from 16th Street, supportive as always in spreading the word and offering whatever help I needed. They clearly embody what champions are and what men and women do for others. I know there are scores of people and groups whom I will never know of and intentionally remain in the shadow. To them, my prayers of gratitude and for their well-being and for their well-being. As originally articulated, the optimal situation was for me to get a liver transplant from a living donor, as it eases the recovery, makes planning easier, and allows the evaluation of the donor to be thorough. Amazingly, that has happened, and it is the best I could have asked for, thanks to Tracy and her family. And to all of you who have supported me, I also hope that we will realize how important organ donation is in helping to make people's lives better, and that we will consider getting involved in that process in whatever form it takes. I think he says, thank you. And hold on, I got to look at this up. I'm sorry. Threw off the whole flow. Thank you and God bless, Mike. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, I have no words. I have no words for that. It is, whew, that's right. I didn't know that he was even sick like that. So, big shout out to him. Shout out to Mike and all he's done, and big shout out to Tracy and Wendy. That's a big deal. Obviously you can live with one liver, but doesn't make it any less significant, man. And that is literally cutting in and giving a piece of yourself to somebody else, literally. So I just want to say, as one of my favorite content creators says, Tracy Young is our BAMF of the day, badass MFer of the day. And definitely take it. So hopefully you guys were able to take that. Yeah. And look, we'll be right back. We got one more commercial break, and we're gonna get back with some final words. With this, I just want to leave it on this part for right now. So just stay tuned. Rugby Swag Show, Gift Bailey will be back. All right, I don't want to hold you guys off. I know it's another ad. Watch out now, but I need to tell you guys about Rugby Outlet Mall. Look, this is the official e-commerce store for Rugby Swag Show and for GiftTime Rugby Network. And of course, we want to make sure that we are hooking you up with gear that is absolutely built for you to be able to wear on a day-to-day. Of course, we can do jerseys, and everybody has a jersey, but not everybody wears a jersey every day. But we have the rugby gear for you. Whether it is our FedEx best or our PayPal best, we have unique designs that are going to be fun and desirable for you to represent the way that you need to. And of course, if you guys go to rugbyoutletmall.com and use the code Grow Rugby, we're going to save you 10% off your first order. Hey, please support Rugby Swag Show. And of course, even some of our other stuff, the HBCU Rugby Classic, and just general gear and merch for you guys, because hey, I want you guys to have the best, and I definitely appreciate you guys supporting. So definitely go rugbyoutletmall.com, use promo code GROWRUGBY, GREAUX Rugby, and you will get 10% off your first order. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys, and let me let you get back. Cheers.